Our next puzzle piece of Calm the Mind is the sleep. The sleep is extremely important. If I sleep very good, I wake up, I feel me good, and the whole day is much better. So how do I sleep is deciding too how is my day. A couple of important things what we have to consider about the sleep, and one is the time. If we go sleep around from 9 to 10, maybe 10:30, that is still as considering a good time to fall in sleep. But if going, I just give an example for me. When I go sleep after 11, it is extremely difficult for me fall in sleep. So I'm from 11 to 1, I'm here, right and left, right and left. So, but when I go sleep from 9 to 10:30, I fall in sleep very fast. I made even one time the experience, just a try, of how is it I go sleep at 8 o'clock. I mean, it sounds impossible, but 8 o'clock is one of the best times to go sleep, because it is the best time to where the body is tuned with the cycles. We will discuss the cycles a little bit in another subject. It is the cycles of the doshas. The time is divided in fire, wind and water. So basically, 8 o'clock is the high peak of the water. And it was very surprisingly that I fall in sleep extremely fast. Of course, not the first day, but after a while I got in this rhythm, and that was the fastest I ever fall asleep. Yes, it's not so easy in today's life to go sleep at this time, but if you have the choice, if you have the chance, you should definitely try it out for maybe 20 days, 30 days. It is somehow in a complete cycle. This is what I felt. So another thing is, which position do I sleep? And in generally it is suggested that sleeping on the side will open up the nostril. So if I sleep on the right side, it will open up the left nostril. If I sleep on the left side, it will open up the right nostril. So it's definitely advisable to check which gives the balance and which side can fall in sleep. There are some nice positions how to lay and how to fall in sleep better. One of this is the animal position. I will go in another video more detail into this. So the subject was the positions. Yes, you can fall in sleep too on the back, but over a time I know that can start snoring, so the side positions are usually the best. So there are some techniques too. It is how to enhance the dreaming state, what can be very beneficial, and the dreams can be much more in detail. It is highly suggested, but again I have then to do another video about that. So if you ask yourself why I not sleep well, why do it's difficult for me fall in sleep, why maybe in the morning I'm confused, and that is basically not always, but it depends what can be everything make in order by the time, by the position. So a lot of things are involved just in the subject sleep. What is very important too to consider before sleeping is what did I do 1 to 2 hours before I went sleep. If I watch television or I did some other things, this is all reflecting and still going in the thought system when I go sleep. So it's very advisable to be a little bit on the fresh air, to do some calming maybe exercises, or doing some meditation. Take yourself like 1 hour before you sleep, just time for yourself. And just make a self-reflection of like, how do I feel, how do I think. All these things can be very helpful just by sitting down, closing your eyes. Just be yourself. And this before going to sleep. Another thing what is important is your meal should be at least 3 hours before you sleep, because then it is good digested and the stomach is more like in a resting state. Like when going sleep, when eating and then shortly after going sleep, this will all disturb the cycle of sleep. So how we see, there is a couple of things we have to consider to create a better sleep. A better sleep will create more harmony in us. It will more calm the thoughts. It will create a more emotional stability.